I'm Todd Spearman with the blue and gold, and these are the picks of the week. Today I have some very special guests on the program. To my right, we have Ellison, representing the students. To my left, as always, we have Karassik.
The most electrifying man in public education. You know that. You know the drill. Come on, Rhino.
I'll make a note of that. And one of our new rookie teachers here at Chamblee. She's great, Miss Owen.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and start with our college games. Northwestern versus Michigan. Ellison, how do you see this one turn out?
Well, as someone who was born in Columbus, I'm going to have to go with Northwestern.
Karassik.
Columbus? Like, you know how many Columbuses there are?
Columbus, Ohio.
Alright, that makes a lot of sense. Northwestern, my sister went there. It's in Illinois. I know that for a fact. We saw what they did to Stanford at home. Michigan, they don't stand a chance. Northwestern, Wildcats. Right? They're going to win it. No problem.
So on.
Alright, well, even though Michigan's had a rocky start, they've had back-to-back shout-outs. Northwestern is undefeated, but, you know, it's probably going to be their biggest test, and I think I'm going to have to go with the Wolverines this week.
Okay. Our next game, Utah versus Cal. Ellison.
Well, I really do like Cal's quarterback, but I don't think their defense is enough to stop Utah.
Karassik.
They don't have Aaron Rodgers anymore, so they're dead in the water. Cal sucks. Cal's going to lose 3 games this year. They're going to lose to Stanford, no doubt about it. And why not Utah? Right? Utah's got nothing else going for it. I've been there. I travel through there. All right? It's majestic. It's beautiful. But they got nothing else. I'm sorry. Utah wins big.
No need to apologize. Miss Owen.
Well, Cal does have a high-flying offense this year, but so does Oregon, and, you know, they're no match from Utah, so I'm going to go with Utah.
Okay. The big game, Georgia versus Tennessee.
Well,
Ellison.
I don't think Tennessee has any chance in this game. Georgia all the way.
Karassik.
Oregon has a high-flying offense.
Cal, oh, did I say Oregon? I said California. I said California.
Oregon is garbage this year. They're garbage last year too. Tell Ely I said that. Oregon's garbage. Georgia is going to rebound from the rocky loss they had against Bama. Rocky Top, more like poppycock, if you know what I mean. They're terrible. Tennessee's awful. The color's terrible. Everything. I went to school in Tennessee and I hated seeing that stupid orange everywhere I went. And I was in Memphis. It spreads that far because Vanderbilt's even worse. That's probably why. Yeah, Georgia is going to win by a handful of touchdowns. 14.
And Miss Owen.
Oh, it's tough calling this one. Being UT, Kayla, and myself, but definitely not been. It's been a rocky start of the season on Rocky Top for sure. But you know, Georgia's got to bounce back from their loss against Alabama, so I really think it can go both ways. But just to be optimistic for the Big Orange, I want to be optimistic and say UT.
Okay.
You know, gotta have some hope. So.
Now our pro matchups. Chargers versus the Steelers. Ellison.
I'm going to have to go with the Steelers. Michael Vick looked pretty good for someone who'd just been in the offense for about 5 years.
Karassik.
I guess he's been out of prison longer than in the offense, right? Something like that. It's an odd game. It's an interesting game. Chargers are so Jekyll and Hyde. You got Phillip Rivers who throws the ball all over the place. They got a lot of weapons, and Pittsburgh, no Big Ben. I think that's the big factor. I think the Chargers are going to come in to Pittsburgh on Monday night, and I think they're going to wreck shop. And by that I mean win by like 2 points, 5-3. Nah, Rivers going to throw the ball around. They're going to win.
All right, Miss Owen.
I think it would have to be hard to pick the Steelers until Big Ben makes his big return.
Right.
And, you know, Brown's been kind of less effective with Dick at quarterback, so I think I'm going to have to go with the Chargers at home this weekend.
Okay. Bengals versus the Seahawks. Ellison.
Well, I've really liked how Andy Dalton's played this year, so I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Karassik.
Yeah, Bengals. I agree. I think they're going to win. Andy Dalton. What do they call him? What's his nickname?
The Red Rifle.
The Red Rifle.
The Ginger Angel.
The Ginger Angel?
Sounded good.
It's kind of weird. No, they got it going on. I think they'll be 5-0 after this weekend. Bengals.
What's on?
Bengals, yeah, they're undefeated. Seahawks have been undefeated since their return to Chancellor, but I don't know, I kind of see it as a toss-up, so I'm going to go with Bengals.
Okay. And our final game, Atlanta Falcons versus Washington Redskins. Awesome.
Well, I'm actually going to have to go with Washington this week. I feel like Atlanta's going to be the Arizona of last weekend.
Karassik.
It's a cute pick. It's cute. I kind of like the Redskins also, though. But then I see that D'Angelo Hall, questionable. Culliver, questionable. Which leaves them like a, not even a World Football League standout as their number 3 corner covering Julio. Child, please. With that factor alone, the Julio factor, that no one can cover him. Not even Fred Smoot, who's not even on the Redskins anymore. Falcons are it's going to be close, though. If the Falcons can stop the run, it's not going to be close. But I'd say the Falcons in a good game.
And Ms. Owen.
Well, I think it's not questionable at all that Julio Jones has been best receiver in the NFL right now. And even though the Redskins are coming off a big win against the Eagles, I just don't think they're going to be able to edge Atlanta. So I'm going to go with Falcons.
And now for my picks of the week. The first game, Northwestern versus Michigan. They both have 2 really great defenses, but like Harbaugh said, the defense won't be playing each other. So I'm going to go with Michigan there.
Wrong.
What are you going to do? It's not a fashion show. All right, Utah versus California. I'm going to go with Utah. I think Utah will eventually fall, but I don't think they're going to fall this week. And then for Georgia versus Tennessee, there have been a lot of, I guess you could say, rumblings from Coach Rick, even though he's built for tough. I think it's going to be closer than you think, though, but I'm going to probably go with the Bulldogs here. Chargers. I think I am. I'm going all in.
Mark it down.
Mark it down. Make a note of it. Put it on your blog. All right, the Chargers versus the Steelers. I think the Steelers have enough weaponry here to survive the Chargers, so I'm going to stick with the Steelers. The Bengals versus the Seahawks. The Seahawks used to have just an obscene defense, like Justin Bieber League pitchers, obscene. But I'm going to go with the Bengals here. And then for the Atlanta versus Washington, I'm going to go and stick with the Falcons. I think Washington is going to try to do the same thing the Texans did. And I think Atlanta's kind of held up pretty well against the run, so I'm sticking with the Falcons here. So if you enjoy score updates, just random updates, or just giant floating helmets over people's heads, you should really tune in to Chamblee BG on Twitter. So any closing thoughts or shoutouts?
Tom Brady didn't flip footballs.
Yes, he did. He was out there. I saw him get a needle right in there. Good time for the fantasy update player alert. Appreciate Katie putting in the graphics there. Remember the fantasy update player alert. Fantasy update. Got my belt back, but it's mostly for show right now. They don't just give these to anybody though. You can't just go to Walmart, Target, and buy these. You have to earn these. And I took down Dawson Moreno, probably the most hated alumni in Chamblee history, after he talked so much trash, and I just smacked him right back to, I don't know, Georgia. Where is he? Georgia State. He's at State.
It's good to know you don't hold grudges.
No grudges. No grudges. He knows.
It's a family show.
So that's fantasy update. I'm still garbage in 2 of my leagues, but I still have this now. Player alert. Some hot pickups this week. Giants defense. You know the Giants are playing?
Not sure. I'm guessing
49ers.
the 49ers.
Which leads to another good mention here. Don't play any 49ers because they have Colin Kaepernick. He's trash.
He's not Russell Wilson.
No, he's no Russell Wilson. Bengals, I actually like the Bengals defense this week also. Seahawks haven't shown much on the run game. Even Marshawn is questionable this week. Their O-line's pretty beat up. And by beat up, I mean like they just don't have anybody good. They're not actually hurt. Also, a good pickup, I think Phillip Rivers is a good pickup because he's going to have to throw the ball all over the place because their run game is trash. And any receiver on Houston. That's it. Follow me at TomTomCoop13.
And so any last words?
We'll be visiting the actual UT Georgia game
Okay.
this weekend, so hopefully it'll be a surprise ending.
Is it Neyland Stadium that it's called?
Neyland Stadium.
Neyland Stadium, because everyone has to be on their knees praying for some sort of victory, is that what
Yeah,
it is?
that's what it's just been lately, yes.
Gotcha.
But hopefully this one will be doing a prayer of Thanksgiving, so.
Hey.
Yes. Well done. We'll see you next time, Chamblee.